A quick peek into the locker room as the players get set for the game ahead, looking to make a big splash here tonight. Welcome, everyone, to NBA basketball on 2K Sports. I'm Brian Anderson, here with Grant Hill and Stan Van Gundy. And with us on the sideline, we've got Allie LaForce. And taking a broader look here at the year-over-year scoring trend for Luka Doncic.
Yeah, clearly his offensive output has been on a bit of a decline. Now, that could point to a lot of things, but mostly I think he's just putting his focus elsewhere on the floor, looking for other ways to help out his team.
And a look at the starters for Charlotte. They've got Jalen Brunson, and it's Worthy in at the small forward position. And for Minnesota, we've got Donovan Mitchell. Anthony is out there with Green. Then there's Russell Westbrook, and it's Wallace in at the 5, roaming the paint. Grant, these are two teams with some of the highest assist rates in the league.
Yeah, B.A., and it really goes to show the unselfish attitude they both have. Not to mention how many skilled passers are on both rosters.
Now here's Brunson. In the game against Miami, very impressive. And the foul called on Draymond Green. That's his first foul. And here's Charlotte now. Outside Brunson, 6 to shoot. Charlotte needs to get one up in a hurry. Three-pointer, no good. And here's Mitchell. He'll bring it up for Minnesota. Down low. Westbrook. And Westbrook slams it home.
Above the rim athlete, even on the back nine. Westbrook sends it up.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
I briefly spoke with Chris Finch. Well, Coach had nothing but praise for Jalen Brunson, and he said he spent a lot of time watching Jalen. His words were, it's not easy for a player his size to dominate like he does. It speaks to his drive and his ability to outthink his opponents. Coach holds Brunson in high regard. Back to you, Brian.
Thank you for that, Allie. Now here's Westbrook. The Timberwolves need to get off a shot here. And it's Green missing. Charlotte has gone 0 for 2 from outside. Brunson looks it over. Gets rebounded by Minnesota.
I mean, come on. That's a shot you expect him to make.
Westbrook, the pass to Green. Kicks it out to Westbrook. No good on the 3. For Charlotte, they've gone 0 for 3 from the floor to begin this one. Here's Brunson outside. Mitchell grabs a miss.
0 for 4 to start this game. Some of it's execution, and some of it's just bad luck.
The shot's good.
In the paint, Westbrook's agility makes him a tough cover. He just slips past the D and gets his shot.
Now here's Davis. Right now he's contributing about 15.5 points a game. Green in the post. Checked by Davis. Anthony outside. Hey, hangs it midair and converts the double clutch layup.
Well, you can't fault the defense. The guy made a difficult shot.
And prior to last season, the Timberwolves had never won a playoff series in consecutive seasons, Dan.
Yeah, and so now they make the conference finals 2 seasons in a row. The most sustained success this franchise has ever known.
And Charles Lee wants a timeout. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. Around the bend, here are the Western standings. Taking a look at Minnesota, final stretch of the season, they've got the #1 seed and have shown no signs of giving it up.
Seeing where the Timberwolves are, they've been relentless competitors all season long. They've assured themselves of a lot of home games in the postseason, and we'll see if they can capitalize.
Pass to Worthy. Outside Brunson. Some nice passing by Charlotte here. Shots blocked. And here's Mitchell. First quarter of play, and we're about 3 minutes in. Back to Westbrook. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Westbrook's got 6.
And they're building up steam, getting out in front and trying not to look back.
Well, look, we've seen that no lead is safe these days. You got to keep scoring and extending that margin.
Now here's Brunson. No points so far.
And you just can't let Brunson get to his spots. I mean, he's an excellent mid-range shooter.
Here's Westbrook. Good efficiency. He's drained 4 out of 5.
Boy, absolutely no rim protection, leading to a lot of easy buckets here.
They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score. Now, B.A., you know they would love for him to get more of those opportunities.
Well, that would cut into the deficit quickly if he does. Brunson against Westbrook. Beyond the arc. Oh, there's a killer two-hand slam.
You know, Westbrook has run these pick and rolls countless times. Fantastic pass right there.
Hornets trail by 8. Pass to Drexler. Now here's Brunson. Davis, a screen. 6 on the shot clock. Gets it to drop. Now 2 of 4.
And, you know, he might not be the biggest guard, but Brunson has a dense frame. He has no problem going through contact.
Westbrook, the pass to Wallace. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Wallace has got his second basket of the game.
That's 10 straight points they've given up in the painted area.
Outside Brunson. Here's Drexler. Checked by Mitchell. Drexler passes to Brunson. And that one drops. Brunson's got 6 points.
Overall, this quarter, he's getting good looks, and he's taking advantage.
Outside, Green. Pass to Anthony. Now with a rebound.
It's one thing to prevent the layup. It's another to do it without fouling. Just terrific defense.
Ooh, stolen by Westbrook. Anthony in the post. Brunson defending. From the low block. And the jumper is good. Give him 8 points now.
The shots are certainly falling for him here in the early stages.
Here's Westbrook. Give him 8. High post Green. On the wing, Mitchell. The 3. Another miss by Minnesota.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Pass to Worthy. Here's Yao. And he's in the books. Now 1 for 2.
Very little resistance around the rim right now. That's the 5th straight bucket they've given up in the paint.
Anthony outside. Pass to Westbrook. And here's Wallace. They grab their own miss. And the basket is good.
Well, keeping Westbrook off the boards is obviously a challenge. He has the most rebounds for a point guard in NBA history.
And timeout called by Charles Lee. He's going to take a minute to regroup with his players. Stan, the end of the season is in sight, and some teams now desperate to get into the playoffs.
And when you're in that situation, you can feel the pressure when you're on the floor and in the locker room. Those guys know they're running out of chances to get to the postseason.
for the Timberwolves. Johnson comes in for Donovan Mitchell. All right, since the All-Star break, these are the teams that have looked absolutely dialed in on defense with the amount of shots they are blocking. Charlotte, 4th.
And they've been a wrecking ball on the defensive end, racking up the blocks and really setting the tone.
Playoffs are right around the corner.
Worthy passes to Van Arsdale off his leg. The official saying it was kicked. Here's Doncic. They look to him to score consistently, averaging around 13.5 a game. Shot from 12, and that one's good.
I love this game plan. That's 10 points in a row from in close.
Westbrook outside. The shot off that time. Oh, great D that time from Doncic. Here's Worthy, defended by Jones. Van Arsdale passes to Doncic. Takes the three. It's rebounded by Minnesota. Westbrook outside. Johnson a screen on Doncic. Back to Johnson. That's good. And so Westbrook with the assist. Westbrook's got his 3rd assist of the night. And Doncic has got the ball here for the Hornets. 4-point game. Takes a 3. He drops it from range. Doncic has got 5 now.
Stretching his range as far as it will go. Doncic is so impressive.
And one guy you can neither speed up nor slow down. That's Luka Doncic.
Yeah, B.A. He completely dictates the pace. From the opening tip till the final buzzer, he can control the game.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot. What Luka Doncic does with the ball in his hands is never predetermined. He said, quote, "I just see what the defense gives me. It's never the same decision. It's a lot of factors. You've got to look at who's guarding you, if the shot's going in or not. There's a lot to think about and then decide." Back to you.
He keeps them guessing. Allie, thank you.
Yeah, their defense is starting to wear down. That's 3 straight buckets at the rim.
Hornets trail by 3. Pass to Worthy. Stolen by Jones. Here's Westbrook. That is now his 7th field goal in 10 attempts. Impressive. All right, guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for Minnesota.
Well, so far they've done a great job of reading the offense and repeatedly putting themselves in the right place to interrupt the play and force turnovers.
And also, the coaching staff has to love the hustle so far. Just playing with great energy, getting out and converting in transition.
Here's Westbrook, following the bucket by the Hornets. Pass to Anthony. Back to Westbrook. Doncic pulls down the board.
And it didn't register as an official block, but he did everything you want in disrupting that shot.
Well, you know, sometimes the most pivotal plays don't always go on the stat sheet.
Now here's Doncic. Coming in off 12 points in his last outing. Yao, just 3 to shoot. Yes, it's good. And now just a 1-point Minnesota lead.
And they've got all the confidence in the world letting Luka run the pick and roll. Just a top-notch decision maker.
And Chris Finch wants a timeout. Coach taking this moment to speak to his guys. Maybe alter some of the game plan. Chance to look at some numbers for Jalen Brunson.
And he's been outstanding offensively as of late. These last 5 games, he's been a beast at the offensive end. A different level score than he had been earlier in the season. Let's see if he can keep it up.
Minnesota in the lead. Outside Jones. Here's Johnson. Oh, great D that time from Doncic. Charlotte has gone 1 for 5 from three-point range. A cold start. Pass to Drexler. Back to Doncic. There's the three. Oh, his shooting remains on point. 3 for 4 thus far. Minnesota's gone 0 for 3 from downtown. Outside Anunoby. Johnson against Doncic. Jones from outside. The Hornets pull it in. Harrington, pass to Doncic. 30 seconds left to play in the first. 5 on the clock. Pass to Smith. And there's the rejection. Oh, swiped away. Here's Drexler. Over Mitchell. Good! Without a second to spare.
Oh, you got to have some real nerve to hit that shot.
What poise, what focus. That's an impressive shot.
It's been all about Jalen Brunson for Charlotte. 8 points in the quarter, showing how effective he can be. We'll be right back after this word. Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. All right, well, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Hornets.
Well, you know, the analytics guys would tell you a team shouldn't be taking this many mid-range shots, but clearly they're shooting them with confidence.
And what's more, they're getting their feet wet down there in the paint early on. Not shying away at all, taking it inside. What a great way to start.
Johnson is out there with Donovan Mitchell. Then it's OG Anunoby, and it's Oden in at the center position, filling out the middle. So that's the Timberwolves 5. Charlotte shooting their first free throw attempt on the night. One shot. This is year 2 for Coach Charles Lee at the helm of the Hornets, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., a long-time assistant. He knocked on plenty of doors before finally securing the lead role. And that determination to break through, something he's looking to impart to his young roster.
Well, he can beat you in a lot of ways. Very challenging to defend.
Harrington, pass to Doncic. Unloads. Again, Charlotte.
And I love Doncic's shot selection. So smart at knowing when to shoot it.
Outside Jones. Here's Johnson. And Arsdale grabs a miss.
Yeah, trying to get separation from the defense right there. Just couldn't get it to go.
Counted. And it's a 7-point Charlotte lead.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
Mitchell finds Jones. Second quarter here, just over a minute and a half played. Here's Johnson. That's in. Coming off an assist from Jones. Johnson's got 4 points this quarter. Doncic outside. There's a screen. From outside the arc. Rebounded by Oden. And so Anunoby will bring it up for the T-Wolves. This game coming on the heels of their win versus the Knicks.
And they got into a consistent offensive flow, largely because the defense they were facing was poor.
Yeah, but even against weak defense, your execution still mattered. Luckily, they were able to take advantage.
And so it's Charlotte with it, following the score by Minnesota. Here's Smith. Second shot opportunity. Rebound Minnesota. Here in quarter two, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. Pass to Jones. The 11-footer. Got a piece of it. Here's Drexler. He's got 5. Here's Doncic. Check by Mitchell. Smith passes to Doncic. Another miss by Doncic.
Guys, his shot hasn't been falling this quarter. Time to settle down, refocus, and get a really high percentage look.
Now here's Johnson. He picked up 12 points in their last win against New York.
How about the rebounding, too? He was just all over the glass, and the other team had no answers for how to contain him.
All right, we've now got our 2K insider, Shams Charania, on the line. He's got a special report. Shams, it's all yours.
Well, fans becoming very familiar with the term second apron over the last 2 seasons. Front offices admit the devil is in the details. While it's not exactly a hard cap, teams are showing little willingness to endure the penalties that come with persisting above that second apron threshold.
That's for certain. Shams, thank you for the report.
You know what they came to see. Me, never on my level, even if we in the same league. Talking too much on the court, you a big squeak. Don't let me cross over, watch your kick squeak. Last 2 minutes, I'ma drop 10. Are we down, I'm below, yeah, I got them. Quick shot, big shot. Shot threes in your face while your wrist locked. Last 2 minutes, I'ma drop 10. Are we down, I'm below, yeah, I got them. Quick shot, big shot. You know what they came to see. Me, never on my level, even if we...
Draymond Green, he's checked in for the Timberwolves. Anthony comes in for Anunoby. That one drops. He ties it up. The Hornets have gone 3 for 7 here in the second quarter. Johnson against Brunson. Stolen by Mitchell. And now the T-Wolves on the break. Can't complete the lob. Charlotte has gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. Stolen by Mitchell. 4-3. Ooh, once again off the mark by Minnesota. The Hornets shooting it well at 59%. Pass to Brunson. Doncic against Anthony. Doncic right side. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Drexler. To stop the drought. He's in his comfort zone. 2 for 2 to start this one.
Well, the defense gave that away. He's a skilled shooter who you have to contest at the arc.
Johnson finds Anthony. Outside Johnson. And he drops it in from the low post. Johnson's got 11.
Well, the defense allowed that one. He had a clear path to the cup.
Outside Brunson. Here's Doncic. Luka with a good look inside.
And their offense tonight is Luka, Luka, and more Luka. When he's on, it's an opponent's worst nightmare.
Brunson against Johnson. Inside. From behind the arc. It's hauled in by Luka Doncic. Hornets leading by 3. Jacks up a 3. Here's Davis. Davis just merciless inside.
And the length is hard to contend with. Davis using all of it for the putback points there.
Pass to Mitchell. Fires the 3. Drains the triple. Mitchell's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Rock solid screen right there. The defender got completely lost.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look from that.
It's simply fantastic defense by Green. His energy on this end is invaluable.
Back to Mitchell. To the middle. Here's Anthony. And Minnesota again with a bucket.
Terrific ball movement leading to the basket. You love to see it.
And Charles Lee wants a timeout. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. Minnesota with some changes. OG Anunoby comes in for Jones, and it's Westbrook in for Donovan Mitchell. Doncic outside. Lets the three fly. The shot comes out.
I like the aggressive approach. He's going to have to be more efficient.
The shot by Johnson, no good. The Hornets have gotten 6 shots to fall out of 13 attempts here in the second. Ooh, stolen by Westbrook. Here's Anthony. Yep, that one goes. Anthony's got his 3rd basket on the night right there. Charlotte trailing. Doncic passes to Brunson. Over Westbrook. No good off the glass. And here's Minnesota now. They're on a 16-7 run. Here's Anthony. And that comes off the assist by Green. Anthony's got 6 points in the quarter.
Keep getting him the ball. He's been a huge part of this offense.
Back to Doncic. Let's go with a 3. Anthony grabs the board.
Well, so far, he hasn't had the same luck from deep in this quarter.
Outside Johnson. Anthony against Davis. And it's blocked by Davis.
He is such an impactful defensive player. Davis's length and timing makes him a prime-time shot blocker.
Pass to Worthy. Brunson against Westbrook. Outside Brunson. Shot clock at 6. Now here's Doncic. Shoots over Johnson. Charlotte, no good that time either.
I mean, he's trying to shoot his way out of what's becoming a prolonged cold streak.
Yeah, I get it, but you don't want him forcing things. It's better to get your shots within the flow of the offense.
Now here's Westbrook. 14 points for him. Fade away. The shot by Johnson, no good.
That's a shot he'd like back. He's usually going to make those.
And the officials will call the illegal screen here. And a quick look at how Charlotte's schedule is shaping up. On Sunday, they'll go up against the Bulls in Chicago. And then on Tuesday, they'll be playing the Rockets in Houston.
And you know, for that matchup with Atlanta, anything can happen in the NBA. But they'll be a heavy favorite, and it would take a total meltdown for them to lose.
Left side, Green. Anthony outside. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
I like that. I mean, some physical play inside. He's not about to give up any easy baskets.
This is his first trip to the free throw line tonight. The first free throw is good. And Anthony drops them both.
We expect nothing less. He's generally been very good at the line.
Pass to Worthy. Back to Doncic. They need this. It's rebounded by Minnesota. Anthony's got 4 rebounds in the game.
He is really scuffling this quarter offensively. Perhaps a little frustration setting in.
And Davis with the block.
That's what happens when you challenge Davis. He can be so disruptive as a defender.
Doncic finds Brunson. That one no good. Johnson with the defensive effort. Minnesota leading by 6. To the inside. Here's Green. And the rebound goes to Charlotte. Next game against the Bulls at United Center. That'll be their second of 3 games total on this road trip. Brunson passes to Worthy. from deep. Here's Doncic. He buries it from 3. Doncic has got 15.
And when you're trailing in a game, it can be tempting to try to go for the big play.
Doncic against Johnson. Pass to Anthony. Harrington with a rebound. Hornets trail by 3. To the paint. Here's Davis. And Davis slams it home.
You talk about guys that like to go right to the rim. AD is towards the top of that list.
Stolen by Davis. We've got 1:13 left in the first half. And here's Doncic outside. Unable to get that one.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Back to Anthony. And that one comes off the assist by Westbrook. Westbrook's got his 5th assist in this one.
He's going off this quarter. A huge reason why this team is on top.
Pass to Worthy. Back to Doncic. Clock at 6. And he jams it home with authority.
And now that's a momentum builder for sure. So important in a close game.
Look at his teammates here. They love it. Plays like that going to get them going.
Yes, some guys shrink in big moments, and some rise to the occasion.
Harrington, the pass to Doncic. Soft touch off the glass. Doncic has got 9 points now in the quarter.
Well, that's what you're looking for. Shots from point-blank range.
Oh, what a performance by Luka Doncic. He has been the story for Charlotte. Hunting for opportunities, leading to 9 points in the quarter. And Allie LaForce has something for us on the sidelines. Hey, Allie.
I'm here with Chris Finch. And, Coach, any adjustments that you'd like to see on the offensive end?
Yeah, I mean, ideally we'd like to get some movement and get into a bunch of random pick and rolls, and then we feel like keep the defense a little bit off balance, but it's been a little sluggish so far tonight.
Got to put the defense back on its toes. Thanks, Coach.
All right, Allie, thanks for that. We will see everyone right back after this break, ready for the second half.
Welcome to halftime. First things first, a look ahead at other games on the docket tonight. And guys, allow me to digress. Anybody care to explain what I saw in the catering area a few minutes ago?
No, Ernie. Shaq started it. I promise you, Ernie. It was not me. I never throw the first chicken.
Yeah, I can't believe you just snitched Kenny.
Well, I don't care who did it. You're both cleaning it up.
But Ernie, it was Kenny.
And moving on to the Timberwolves now. They're in the midst of a close game.
You know, I love what they're doing, being patient on offense, getting high percentage looks, keep feeding the beast.
Yeah, some of it's approach, but a lot of it is they have great interior scorers.
Appreciate you joining us. It's been our distinct pleasure, and I mean that. Let's now take you back over to the third quarter with Brian Anderson.
Second half of basketball is upon us, and we may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game we've seen so far. You know, one guy who's been getting it done is Luka Doncic.
What makes him an exciting player is the ultra-aggressive mindset that we saw over and over in the first half.
Yeah, he hasn't been settling. He's getting to the rim, and that's him at his best.
And so Anthony will bring it up for Minnesota. They trail by 1 on the court for the Hornets. We've got Anthony Davis, and it's Brunson in at the point. And the shot is good by Westbrook.
Their success from mid-range has really set them apart today.
Pass to Worthy. Davis down low, working on Green. Brunson passes to Yao. Now here's Mitchell. The D's right on him. Over Brunson. Mitchell at close range. Effortless.
And standing just 6'1", amazing how effective Mitchell is attacking the paint.
Pass to Worthy. And here's Davis. To the middle. It's tipped. Wallace with it, and it's Brunson picking him up. Westbrook outside. Back to Wallace. The putback. It's good on the putback. And the Timberwolves lead by 5.
And making 3 of their first 4 shots in this half is a strong start. Now it's about growing that momentum.
And they call an illegal screen here. On our 2K leaderboard, the NBA scoring leaders over the last 10 games. Second, Carmelo Anthony, and of course Russell Westbrook.
These last couple games, both these guys have been red hot, finding buckets with ease and playing from the heart.
Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Westbrook's got 4 points in the quarter.
Once Westbrook finds his groove on offense, he stays aggressive.
They retain possession. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. The Timberwolves lead by 5. Anthony outside. Step back and fire. Yao with a rebound. Yao's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Here's Worthy. Ooh, solid defense from Anthony. The Timberwolves have gone 4 of 6 from the floor in this third quarter. Hornets trail by 5. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Here's Yao. That one goes in. Yao's got 8.
Look, you love to see this kind of team chemistry. Let's see more of that.
Westbrook with it. He's got 18. Uses the glass on the layup. Westbrook's got 20.
Westbrook lives for those kind of drives, forcing the D's hand.
And timeout called by Charles Lee. I think right now he might be looking at some adjustments. Boy, you got to like what Russell Westbrook has done in this game.
Well, as a coach, you have to make adjustments to put a stop to all the damage he's doing. The way they've defended him is not cutting.
Davis, the pass to Yao. Back to Davis. It's stolen by Green. Westbrook right side. To the inside. Wallace. And the rebound goes to Charlotte. Yao's got rebound number 7 tonight. Drexler passes to Brunson. In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. Here's Yao. Hey, in 6 attempts, he's made 5. Talk about efficiency.
Assertive move. You can tell the game's heating up a bit.
Outside, Green. Back to Westbrook. The 3-ball. And that comes off the assist by Green. Westbrook's got 9 points now in the second half. Hornets trail by 6. Brunson passes to Worthy. Here's Yao. He's got 10. Davis with a screen on Westbrook. Down low. Davis using his size at the rim.
Yeah, between his length and touch, Davis is the perfect interior player.
And Mitchell launches it from deep. Davis for the rebound. Davis has got his 7th rebound here tonight. Minnesota leading by 4. And here's Westbrook. Give him 23. Here's Anthony. Rebound collected by Anthony Davis. Davis has got his 8th rebound here tonight. Throws it up high. It's stolen. Lets it fly. Minnesota again missing. And so it's Brunson with it. He brings it up for the Hornets. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. It's going to go on Draymond Green.
You can't let Davis get established positioning inside. If he does, you have to foul him.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Timberwolves.
Well, they've clearly been focused on getting the ball inside. And up to this point, the defense has not had an answer.
And they've been letting it rain from the mid-range. A throwback approach that's really working well for them in this one.
So he gets them both.
Well, you have to appreciate a big man who can step up to the line and knock it down with confidence.
Westbrook taking his time here. And the shot goes. Westbrook's got 11 points in the quarter.
Well, when you have a guy scoring like he is, you redraw every play to be about getting him the ball.
Brunson against Westbrook. Brunson up top. Give him 8. It goes again. His 6th basket in 7 tries.
Look, if I'm one of his teammates, I just keep getting him the ball. He has been lights out.
Back to Westbrook. And the rebound goes to the Hornets. Yao's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. The Hornets have gotten 5 of 8 shots to go in the 3rd. Here's Brunson outside. Wallace pulls it in. Wallace has got his 4th rebound in this one. Pass to Anthony. Back to Westbrook. Over Brunson. Drops one in from the wing. Westbrook's got 27.
Well, so difficult to defend one-on-one. When Westbrook gets a step coming off the screen, good luck.
Now here's Brunson. Pass to Drexler. Fires for 3. Yes. And a nice assist from Brunson. Brunson's got assist number 5 here tonight.
Well, you love the unselfishness. Makes the next pass and enables his team to capitalize on the possession.
And here's Westbrook from the arc. The Hornets pull it in.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Here's Worthy. And a strong finish with 2 hands. Here in the second half, these teams still neck and neck.
I really like how each team is matching the other's intensity.
Outside, Green. Back to Westbrook. There's the triple. And Worthy pulls it down. The Hornets with a lead. Pass to Brunson. Fantastic work down low from the crafty Brunson.
And their offensive game plan is clear. Get it inside and go to work.
And Chris Finch wants a timeout. He's going to talk it over with his guys. He's checked in for the Timberwolves. And the Hornets making a change here as well. Doncic checked in. Timberwolves trail by 3. Wallace outside. On the wing, Anthony. Just 5 on the clock. To halt the run. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. All right, a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from here for Charlotte.
Well, they've been absolutely on fire from deep. And until the defense offers more resistance, the coaches are going to keep encouraging them to let it fly.
And also, their mid-range game has been outstanding. They're just finding holes in the defense and exploiting them.
The free throw drops for Anthony. He does not get the second one. Charlotte has gone 1 of 2 shooting from the perimeter since halftime. Drexler passes to Davis. And Davis gets double teamed. Yao. That's in there. Davis with the assist. Yao's got 14 points for the game. And so it's Johnson with it. He brings it up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Pass to Wallace. Outside Johnson. Up again. Great positioning on the putback. He's got 13.
Great anticipation on the tip in. He was ready to make that play.
Doncic passes to Worthy. Doncic outside. Three-pointer. The rebound by the Timberwolves. Anthony's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Westbrook outside. Johnson passes to Westbrook. The 3. Yao with a rebound. Yao's got the glass covered here tonight. That's 11 boards for him. And here's Doncic outside. Yao tips it back in. Yao's got 12 points in just the second half.
And why go away from attacking inside if the D has no answer for you?
Westbrook, the pass to Anthony. Westbrook outside. Inside. Davis on the double team. Three-pointer, Anthony. Hornets with the rebound. Davis has got 11 rebounds in the game. Driving inside. Here's Drexler. Kicks it to Doncic. Another miss by Doncic.
Well, he hasn't had a great night shooting the ball, but they're in the lead, and that's the only thing that matters.
Outside Mitchell. Westbrook, the pass to Wallace. Anthony in the post. Checked by Davis. Misses in close. Here's Doncic. Over to the wing. There's 47 seconds left in the third quarter. Here's Anthony. Oh, he powers right through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul, too. And he'll go to the line. It's going to be on Anthony Davis. Minnesota shooting their 6th attempt at the free throw line tonight. And some changes here for the Timberwolves. Green's checked in for Wallace. And it's Jones in for Russell Westbrook.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
The free throw drops for Anthony. And you'd like to go 2 for 1 here, Grant.
And at the same time, you want to get a good shot here, B.A.
Back to Brunson. Back to Doncic. The 3 is up. And it's Brunson missing. The Timberwolves trail. Johnson passes to Green. Oh! Green dropping the hammer!
I love the show of force by Green, putting the defense on notice with the jam.
Here's Doncic. No good from 11 feet. Russell Westbrook. He's been the guy making things happen for Minnesota. 27 on the night. He's had it his way. We'll be back in a moment. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
Now, I know he's a big man, but he's got some point guard in him if he's making passes like this.
Yeah, well, this is the diversification of positions in this league. Everyone does everything now.
We've reached the 4th quarter in what has been a very competitive game. Should be an exciting finish. Green out there with Anthony. Then it's OG Anunoby. Then there's Johnson. And it's Jones in at the 2. So that's the Timberwolves 5. Now here's Johnson. On the wing, Anthony. Outside Anunoby. Good ball movement here by Minnesota. Outside Johnson. Fires the 3. And the rebound goes to the Hornets.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Doncic on the wing, defended by Jones. Doncic is doubled. Pass to Van Arsdale. Here's Harrington from deep. Jones grabs the board. Outside, Green. Now here's Johnson. Anunoby, a screen on Brunson. Takes a step back. For 3, Anthony. Rebound collected by Anthony Davis. Davis has got 13 rebounds in the game. Glass eating. Brunson against Johnson. Now here's Brunson. Tightly guarded. That won't go. He's 5 for 12 now. Blocked! Tries to break his ice. And he banks in the layup.
A flashy ball handler at times. Brunson knows how to carve up scoring opportunities for himself.
On the wing, Anthony. Played it in with a nice touch off the window.
They're just taking what the defense gives them. And right now, that's the interior.
Brunson against Johnson. Right side, Brunson. Tries to spin move. Oh, it's blocked by Green.
Such a strong defender. This team appreciates when Green gets up to swat it away.
Anthony misses. The Hornets have gotten only 1 of 5 to fall here in the 4th. Pass to Brunson. The 3. And it's Brunson again missing. And so Anthony will bring it up to the Minnesota Timberwolves. A great 4th quarter, just giving up 2 points. Brunson against Johnson. Brunson with a double team. Here's Anthony. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. It's going to be on Anthony Davis.
The officials were right on top of that one.
At the line for your Timberwolves, Anthony.
Shoot 2.
And he knocks down the first one. The Timberwolves making a switch here. Wallace is checked in. And Anthony drops them both. Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've played about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter here. Doncic passes to Van Arsdale. The three is up. Offensive rebound. That one falls.
Well, his rebounding is such a boost for this team, especially when it comes on the offensive end.
Johnson against Brunson. Anthony outside. And here's Green from the arc. Green able to hit from three.
One of the primary ways Green helps this offense, operating as a stretch big.
Doncic feeling it out a bit. Pass to Brunson. Gets stolen by Johnson. And now the T-Wolves on the break. Here's Wallace. That's good. And it's Jones with the assist. And now a 6-point Minnesota lead.
Well, he led him with the pass there, almost like a quarterback timing a route. That was impressive.
Back to Doncic. Some nice passing by Charlotte here. Here's Yao. Outside Brunson from the arc. Minnesota with a rebound. Green's got 6 rebounds here tonight. To Wallace, and here's Johnson. Over Brunson. Another one falls for Minnesota.
He's really finding his rhythm here. I mean, smart move to keep feeding him the ball.
Yeah, when you have a guy playing like he has been recently, he's got to be the first option on every possession.
Now here's Doncic. Back to Brunson. No good again that time.
How many shots has he missed this quarter? Might be time to find offense elsewhere.
Wallace, the pass to Johnson. Oh, got a piece of it. Here's Green. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good.
One thing they've done well tonight, and that's rebounding.
Doncic, good.
So creative on the attack. I like whenever Doncic knifes inside and looks to score.
Green finds Johnson. To the middle. Here's Wallace. Ooh, the lead pass was in the perfect spot to set up the layup. And the Timberwolves lead by 8.
And what's working here? Each guy is willing to make the next pass.
Here's Van Arsdale. No good there. Ooh, solid defense from Anthony. Pass to Johnson. And that comes off the assist by Green. Green's got 3 assists tonight.
A top passer at his position. Green really takes pleasure in feeding his guys and getting them going.
Here's Van Arsdale. Davis, the pass to Doncic. Over Jones. And it's Doncic missing.
And they need his offense right now, but his shot is just not falling.
Pass to Johnson. Outside for Green. From downtown, offensive board. 3-pointer. Rebound collected by Anthony Davis. Davis has got rebound number 15 here tonight.
And look, he's had an off night, but it won't matter as long as they hold on to this lead.
Marked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call.
It's so easy to get frustrated when you make mistakes, but you have to keep battling.
Yeah, it's definitely a momentum shifter, but it's time to refocus, make smart decisions, and start fighting their way back.
And Chris Finch calls timeout here, rallying his guys to make sure they all know the plan. Mitchell's checked in for Jones. And Charlotte making a change here. And the Timberwolves also making a change. Russell Westbrook, he's checked in for Johnson. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Over that last break, I got a chance to hear what Chris Finch said to the team. He encouraged them to keep on the pressure, saying, you guys are forcing a lot of turnovers, and it's because you're communicating and working together as a unit. Keep it up. Defense is clearly a priority.
And Allie, thanks. Back to Westbrook. Here's the three. And the rebound goes to Charlotte.
Yeah, there's no reason for the defense to get out on him right now. Just let him keep taking that shot until he shows them he's going to knock it down.
Here's Worthy. Pass to Drexler. Here's Yao. Watched by Wallace. Here's Davis. Ooh, coming through again. Shooting 5 for 7 now.
Nice read. Sets his teammate up. You like how they're sharing the ball.
Green with a screen on Brunson. Now here's Green. Anthony feeling it out a bit. Out of bounds. It'll be Hornets ball. Here's Brunson. They still have time to make this a game.
But they really need to focus in because they let this game get away from them a little bit.
Davis finds Brunson. Off target with the three.
Well, they desperately need him to get going offensively. He's got to refocus and just start taking better shots.
Setting each other up beautifully. I love it. 8 of their last 10 points coming off assists.
All right, Grant, as someone who played for and managed the U.S. men's national team, give us your all-time starting 5.
And, you know, I think I'll go with 2 of the program's all-time leading scorers, Kevin Durant and Carmelo Anthony. And finally, you have to have Kobe Bryant because of just how he reset the culture in 2008.
A future Hall of Famer, Westbrook averaging a triple-double in a number of seasons and came close a few other times.
Hey, if you give him room, he's going to score the ball.
Green outside. Now Westbrook. Banks it home. Big shot.
Soft defense. I mean, they've given up 10 of the last 12 points inside.
Second personal foul. Third team foul. At the line for Russell Westbrook.
What's up?
And that one falls for Westbrook. And so it's Brunson who brings up the ball for Charlotte. They trail by 11. Anthony pulls it down.
Something's off about him this quarter.
Yeah, and sometimes guys just start pressing. The best thing for him is to just slow it down and concentrate on solid shot selection.
Explosive in everything he does. Westbrook catches the defender a little out of position, makes a play, and draws the foul.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first one falls. Westbrook nails both of them. Hornets trail by 13. Now here's Brunson. Davis just dominating the opposition.
Hard to defend that any better. Davis is just so talented and poised inside.
Westbrook, no stopping him from 16 feet out.
He means business. Unlikely to be a comeback on his watch.
Well, this is how you shut the door, right? You keep making good shots and you build the lead.
Oh, the shot is off. Minnesota leading by 13.
And he just powered through contact trying to complete the play.
Shooting 2.
And he makes the first. So he picks up just one from the line that time. Hornets trail by 14. Lets it go from 11. And Grant, many of the newer rules have helped unlock offenses. Any need to help out the defense?
You know, I think the rules are fine, B.A. It's just about allowing defenders to do their job and limiting the cheap foul calls so they can stay on the floor.
First one falls for him. Both shots good from the strike. The Timberwolves lead by 12. Knocked away. And so it looks like the Timberwolves will retain possession here. Anthony fires. Cleared away by Davis. 1:16 left in the final quarter. Tries from 10. No good. Minnesota's gone just 1 of 6 from downtown in this final quarter.
Barring a miracle comeback, this one is wrapped up. They were able to control the tempo and flow of the game, and it will end in a victory for the Timberwolves.
And at first glance, it appeared to be an easy win for them. However, they had to weather some storms along the way, Grant.
Yeah, in terms of competitiveness, it was a lot closer than the final score indicates.
And another victory added to their resume. This will be their 53rd win of the year.
And even though this season series was only 2 games, a sweep is still a sweep.
And of all the highlights and performances we've seen here tonight, the one thing that stands out is what an unbelievable night it's been for Russell Westbrook.
Well, as a coach, it's so fun to watch a player dominate the game offensively like he did in this one.
Impressive job by this team. And you really can't discount the impact of this crowd here.
No, I'd be lying if I said the crowd doesn't have an impact. It's certainly felt from the head coach all the way down.
So it's Minnesota picking up the win. This one was a fun one to watch. They were clearly in the driver's seat down the stretch.
They really were, B.A. They played with great intensity on both ends of the floor, and they didn't allow their mistakes to get the better of them.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. With Grant Hill, Stan Van Gundy, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson saying thanks for watching the NBA on 2K Sports. And now, time for our player of the game, Russell Westbrook.